All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. And before I get into the video, I want to give a special shout out to Stephanie Dews, who sent me a fat donation via the Cash App. I really do thank you. I really do appreciate you and salute to you, my sister. Stephanie Dews has been a very staunch supporter of this channel, and I just want to salute her, and I want to, make sure that her donation to my channel is well received, and it'll be put to good use. So I thank you very much. Now, let's get down to business. So, in the aftermath of the Kyle Rittenhouse case, in which we've seen an obvious person who should be spending time in jail right now is basically roaming the streets scot-free because the judge, along with his cohorts, rigged the verdict in Kyle Rittenhouse's favor. Okay? And to me, there were a few key elements that allowed Kyle Rittenhouse to go scot-free. You couldn't call the people who were shot and killed at the hands of Kyle Rittenhouse victims. They were called rioters and looters and all that. Um, there are certain parts of certain pieces of evidence that were crucial to the testimony that the judge would not allow in the courtroom, whether it be the month and a half prior to the incident taking place where he was fighting a white girl and two black boys ended up beating him up, and then like a couple weeks later, like a couple weeks prior to him going to Kenosha, where he basically made it known that he wanted to kill black people and stuff like that, right? So those were crucial pieces of evidence that should have been brought up at trial, and yet the judge did not allow it, right? And the biggest key was when the judge threw out the gun charge, because if there's no gun, there's no murder. So despite the fact that his friend admitted to buying the gun for Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Now, that judge need to be held under judicial review. All likelihood, that judge will not be brought under a judicial review. And it's going to be one of the cases where this boy is going to go home scot-free, and, this motherfucker need to grow a third eye, right? And let's not forget the judge allowed Kyle Rittenhouse to select his own jury. Like, what judge will let the defendant select jury members and shit like that? I've never seen that in my life, ever. I've never seen a case to where a judge lets the defendant pick the members of the jury. But hey, that's where we're at on that, right? So, and then the amount of lies that were being told, right? Whether it been him saying that he was from the area where he clearly wasn't. He don't even live in Wisconsin. Motherfucker lived in Illinois, but he's from the area. Okay, the fuck out of here. We can go on and on and on about all the bullshit and all the rigging and all the covering up that was done to get Kyle Rittenhouse off. Meanwhile, you get innocent black men where you hear many cases of instances where you have black men that will go to jail for decades. People doing 20, 30. I heard one case where a guy did 46 years in prison before he was finally let out. And then after he was let out, the dude was basically in a wheelchair. In a wheelchair, y'all. Now, get this. This man never seen his kids grow up. The world that he knows that when he went into prison is completely different when he gets out. Evolution, time has passed this man by. Man won't know the first thing to do when he gets out of prison, because all he know is prison. He's been in there so long because of a system that is rigged against a black man. Whether it be You have the judge who might be biased and prejudiced. You have the prosecutor who sits up there and knowingly and willingly withhold evidence that could be crucial to getting this getting this black man exonerated and stuff like that. And what do they get for their misconduct? No, they get to go home to their family. They don't get to do the same time as this black man that's been in jail for X amount of years, right? Whether it be 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 25 years, 46 years, whatever, how long it's been, due to the misconduct of the judge or the misconduct of the prosecutor or his own defense attorney performing misconduct. And they don't get nothing. All they get, or after a review, all they get is disbarred. They don't get to do the same jail time as the man that they railroaded. So when we talk about systemic racism in America, right? So my thing is this. If there's no such thing as systemic racism in America, right? If you let Tim Scott tell it, oh, America is not a racist country. Then why did they have to pay out all this money to these men that were wrongfully convicted after they get let out? If this is not a racist country, why do you have judges and DAs and prosecutors and defense attorneys alike who get to sit up there, perform misconduct, blatant misconduct, and yet all they get is disbarred? They don't get to go to prison. And if they do go to prison, how long are they going for? About 10 days? Maybe held in contempt for a day or whatever like that? It's just disgusting what's going on. So Kyle Rittenhouse can go out there and shoot 3 people, killing 2 in the process, in a town he don't live in, to protect property he don't own, with a gun he not supposed to have, and he can walk, right? You got George Zimmerman, despite the fact that he called the dispatcher, and the dispatcher telling him, look, do not pursue him any further. And he goes to pursues Trayvon Martin anyway. Kills Trayvon Martin, and he still gets to walk. Or Daniel Pentalio, another guy, amongst others. It just boggles my mind that these guys can go out here and do this shit and get away with it. But if there's somebody black, somebody can just point them. They may not even have nothing to do with the situation, but they just get pointed out just by some random person in the crowd. Oh yeah, that's him. And he gets to spend 45, 46 years in jail? That's bullshit. But there ain't no racism in America, right? All these other groups could come to the United States and get reparations and get tangibles and all that, but yet black people can't get tangibles, right? All we get is somebody making up a story or whatever like that. They run with the story, and then next thing you know, oh, this person going to jail. And he's being smeared through the media, because the media has a lot to do with how things get framed in this country. Look what they're doing with Kyle Rittenhouse. This dude's going every media outlet that's offering a camera and a microphone and some money, and he's going to sit there and talk about what happened and how he feeling and all this other type of shit. Meanwhile, black man does something or allegedly does something, then we get to bring up this man's criminal past. We get to bring up this man's history about, being a drug abuser, a wife beater, all this other bullshit that have nothing to do with the incident. And does the media and the judicial system that goes out their way to railroad this black man, do they apologize for it? No. They just cut this man a piece of check, and then, okay, now you get to go and live your life and all that, right? But white men can go kill people and stuff like that. They get to go home and they get to live their life. Everybody else has got to deal with the consequences about it. That's bullshit. My question is, if you ain't did nothing wrong, why you got to pay all this money out to these people who were wrongfully convicted if you ain't did nothing wrong? And why aren't the people who intentionally did something wrong aren't being held to account? How come they're not doing the same amount of time as these people who went out their way to railroad somebody? What's up, Autistic Obsidian? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for being up in here, right, on this Thanksgiving Eve. I was asking a question, right? I'm just asking a question, everybody. And if you want to donate to my Cash App, there's my Cash App and PayPal. Any donations are greatly accepted. But I'm just asking a question to everybody, right? Why is it that these guys continue to railroad black men and nothing happens to them, but white men and white boys can go out here and do all kinds of crazy shit and they get to go home? What's up, 3000 degrees? Salute to you. I wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving as well. But they ain't no. But if you leave it up to these politicians and all these other people out here, all right? Oh, there's no racism in America, right? And which piece came from a different angle, right? Let's talk about this from a different angle, right? Because when black people go to jail, what we get told, oh man, you gotta accept the consequences for what you did, and the justice system is fair, and you gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps and all this other shit, right? Meanwhile, these same these same white supremacists out here that's running their mouth about black men being in jail and you got to pull yourself out of bootstraps and you shouldn't have did the crime and all that. Why are these motherfuckers bitching? Why are they bitching? Why are they sitting up here every time they turn their head? They need a new trial. They need a new lawyer. The living conditions ain't bad. You had the QAnon shaman, right? As soon as he got locked up for his role in the insurrection attempt. Oh, I need certain foods. I can't live like this. Can I have a comfortable blankie? Right? Can someone read me a bedtime story? There's no cable TV. How come I can't get cable TV? I mean, you guys always complaining about some shit. They always complaining, but yet they're telling us, "Oh man, you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. If you didn't want to do the crime, you can't do the time. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime." Let them tell it. But yet these are the same people out here. Every time you turn your head, they file an appeal. Every time you turn your head, they requesting this. Every time you turn your head, they requesting that. This ain't the motherfucking Hilton. They act like going to jail is like going to a hotel room. Because they need this, they need that. Meanwhile, black person, oh man, you just got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Did y'all see that Amber Geiger got her appeal denied? Did y'all see that? Which is good. Because she had no business. And in my opinion, 10 years is too fucking short. She goes into Botham John's house, kills Botham John, then gonna talk about, oh man, I made a mistake. I went to the wrong apartment. What do you mean? How could you go to the wrong house? How could you make that mistake? Look, I worked 12-hour shifts and I worked as a corrections officer when I was in the Navy and all that, right? Because that was my duty assignment. They had me as a goddamn corrections guy, right? I work 12-hour shifts, and even I know what my house look at when I go home. I can't. I'm not that incoherent to where I don't know what my own apartment looks like. What's up, Eric Johnson? Salute to you, bro.
What's up, brother? How you doing today?
I'm all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Out here making a little money and shit like that, trying to make ends meet and shit.
Oh, that's
You know,
cool, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm on vacation, so I just been chilling, for the past couple of days.
yeah, man. We haven't done these conferences in a while, man. So, I figured I'd come in here and, open the floor up to the masses and shit like that, I'm talking about how these white supremacists out here can continue to kill black people. They can go out here and kill people and they get to walk. But if you're a black man, you innocent, then you're guilty and you gotta rot.
Yeah, man. These folks got the game twisted out here, man. Some of these white supremacists can just Michael Jackson moonwalk out of the courtroom like they ain't did nothing. Like they can be in the courtroom, they can have a shitload of names and a damn lottery raffle, get to put their hands in the bag and choose their jurors and shit. They can be fake crying like they constipated in the damn courtroom, like they gotta take a number two. Like then I had too many of those burritos off like Pops did, aka John Witherspoon, Western Peace off next Friday. They can do all that shit though, but if a brother out here defending himself and his family, he's the biggest criminal in the world and shit. And they make so many decisions about this motherfucker in the courtroom talking about, well, did he legally break the law by having an AR-15? Motherfucker, he's 17 years old. He ain't old enough to have no gun. So how could his gun charges get dropped? We already know what it was like, man. He had the complexing for protection card, in his background,
Mm-hmm. And did you see the defense attorney coaching him during while he was on the stand?
Yeah, I seen him. He was like, just listen to what the fuck I say, man. You gonna be at home. You can look at all the Japanese porn. If you listen to me now, like, don't say nothing stupid, because if you say something stupid, I can't help you. Just follow these simple instructions, motherfucker.
That shit crazy, bro. How you gonna sit up there, put on that fake crying tears and all that, and look, when the judge threw out that gun charge, you already pretty much knew the writing was on the wall for him to walk, right?
Yeah.
Because if there's no gun, there's no murder, right?
I mean, it clearly was a gun. He had a fucking AR-15. I mean, it clearly was a gun in all these fucking pictures that you seen the little bastard in. I mean, you seen him around with the gun. He was out there shooting motherfuckers like it was like Call of Duty. Like, that would have been a black kid. A black kid can't even have a fucking high point, let alone an AR-15 without the ATF, the FBI, the DEA, DFACS, the whole precinct coming to your house to try to kick in your door, waving the 4-4.
Now get this right before I go to wait what rocking the goddamn NJF logo and shit, right? So get this right now, Tamir Rice, he was shot dead with a toy gun, right? These cops shot Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old with a toy gun, dead. This motherfucker really had an AR-15 strapped to his chest, and they didn't even shoot the man. They ain't even so much as they basically made him out to be a hero.
Yeah.
They get this.
Then
The motherfucker lied about being an EMT.
I ain't never seen no 17-year-old EMTs a day in my life. So how the fuck is he a certified EMT?
Man, the closest person I seen that young with motherfucking with that kind of credentials is Doogie Howser, all right? Everybody that was back in the 80s and 90s remember that show Doogie Howser MD, all right? But still, you ain't never seen no shit like that, man. Look, they wanted that. Hey, look, and you know what? I was thinking about this morning, and I was gonna do a video about this particular thing this morning, right? What if, just what if, the judge, the prosecutor, and the defense attorney conspired this whole playbook? What if they conspired to have this thing the way it turned out?
I won't be surprised by that. I mean, we is in the United States of America. Anything can happen.
I mean, because yeah, you had all the judicial theatrics in front of the camera. My question: what the fuck was going on behind the camera?
Yeah, a little touchy feely, a little greasing of the palms. A couple of dollars was being thrown in the nigga's face. To get the cheek turned.
I'm like, what the fuck was going on behind the camera? Like, what was this one time I wanted to be a flying cockroach, right? And I wanted to know what the fuck was talked about in them judges' chambers. Well, hey, wait, what you got on this?
What's good, LB? What's good, my boy? What's good, panel? What's good,
All right.
chat? Um, like you said, bro. The Tamir Rice, that was a prime example of not handling the situation better than that. They should have prosecuted. They should have like had a situation because, like I said, like it was a 12-year-old boy. You seen a gun, you instantly said, "Oh shit, we gotta fire off." When you see somebody with a AR,
You still there?
I don't know if he went mute or not. I can't hear him.
Uh,
You hear me?
yeah. All right. Jerome Williams.
What's up,
What you
LB?
got on this? What's
On
up?
this tape? Oh, I got a lot of man. It's just it's mind-boggling to even see this BS going on. But why are we surprised? You know what I'm saying? Why are we surprised? Like it's just, you know, I was I'm looking into the reaction a lot of black people were getting on this trial. You still got people protesting with the stupid picket signs. Joe Biden, he doesn't even really care about this trial. So when Joe Biden said what he said last week, was it last week? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, it was. It was. The verdict came down a couple days ago.
So, yeah. So when he said it last week, and then you have him betting out, chopping up and down Trump and Tucker Carlson, the fix was already in. So from the jump, but everybody already knew this since last year, and most people were. Let's be real. A lot of people, a lot of black people, was hoping that was going to be the case. Like we was hoping with Trayvon Martin, like we was hoping with most other cases. So where's this? Where's this so-called BS outrage? Because we're supposed to be coordinated. We're supposed to be preparing, understanding the Second Amendment actually works because the first one never did. As a matter of fact, none of the amendments work for black people. None of the amendments work for black people. The Second Amendment exists just in case the first don't work, and it's time for black people, particularly black men, to exercise their rights to bear arms by any means. So this is the aftermath that we're in. This is the environment that we were forced to be in. You saw it with that black father and that little black girl over there in Kenosha County the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, man. She's smart enough, but you got these goofy Negroes on social media posting laws and statutes and why this is justified, this, that, and the third. Y'all need to keep that same energy when you step outside your house. When you turn off that social media page and step outside your house, because that little girl was even smart enough to see the fuckery was going on. Excuse my language. And
no, you did.
Man, look, you good, bro. You.
it's
I'm not gonna
crazy.
say act like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you not to curse. Man, I be in this curse like a
Yeah, we
motherfucker,
done
bro.
heard
No,
worse
no.
shit on other nigga
Ah,
channels, so yeah, I'm not
oh, cool.
surprised
It's,
that
it's all
motherfuckers
okay,
cussing.
cool, man. Like, is this how far we fallen, my niggas? Like, really? A 60-year-old black girl sees the bullshit. You could see that she represents the new generation that is ready to say fuck the First Amendment. It don't work. The Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech is dead. He's been dead for over 50 years. Why are we still talking about it? Why is Bernice King trying to bring up some bullshit ass snippets, trying to cut that Martin Luther King was her father, disrespected her father, saying that he didn't talk about reparations when he clearly was talking about reparations. She's trying to change the narrative upon something that we already knew. And the reason why she's bringing this up because she knows that these goofy ass parties don't give a damn about black people. So she's trying to pass the buck somewhere down the line, and we're not having it. And
She's
she
a
got.
well. You gotta understand, bro. Look,
Mm-hmm.
when we out here about to when we out here about to turn up on the motherfucker or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? What they do is they bring their own because if you want to sell somebody up the river, you do it with your own,
Yep.
right? They leverage. You get that's why you got your Roland Martins and your Candace Owenses and your
Oh my
fucking
god.
all these other bootlicking, sellout, coon ass motherfuckers that will lick the ass and lick the feet for some butter biscuits or whatnot.
Oh man, no better biscuits must be good with this people, man. It's just, oh my goodness,
Them
man.
butter biscuits are flaky, ain't it?
Oh yeah, them grands, for them
Butter
grands,
biscuit.
them grands. It'll take me back, but
Hey, that's the perfect person to come in and talk about the LVZ, man. Hey, I put the link in the chat, man. If you want to come in, bro.
LVZ showing up. What's up? That's what's up. I've been listening to his live
That's my
stream
Yo,
for
boy
a
y'all can hear
minute.
me?
man, because he can break this shit down. He breaks this shit down just as well as I
Y'all can hear me or no?
if not better.
We can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh shit, I'm back.
Hey LB, I'm gonna get on my
Yo,
laptop. I'll
listen,
be
bro.
back in a minute.
All right, bro. Hey, what's up, LVZ?
Yo, I'm a. Oh,
What's poppin'?
What's up, LBZ? What's going on?
So, y'all ain't nothing, man. Another day, man. Another dollar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so,
They let a man out after 43 years. He in a wheelchair and shit. The man done lost his whole family, face all gray. They find out he ain't do it. White boy, you got that shit on video. Well, he had a right to kill these crackers. They should have never. And ain't it funny how they start bringing up the criminal record of the white people now when it's a white guy shooting another white guy?
Whew. Yep. That's what
I
I was
mean,
thinking
they
because
bring up the criminal record of these people like Kyle Rittenhouse knew that he's a pedophile. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, he used to have guns. First of all, that's a setup. Cause I could literally throw a rock in a crowd of white people and hit a pedophile. Where do you think the pedophiles are? I mean, they were trying to say it like, ain't no man, I could hit a man or a woman and probably hit a sex offender.
yes, sir.
yo,
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna keep it a butt with y'all, boy, because I've been keeping the butt with y'all this whole time. Dog. It's like we got two problems, bro. It's either we argue about shit like this, as in like, yo, like crackers need to like stop getting away with anything like that. But at the same time, we got this other problem where I just had like last week, cause where I stay at in South Florida, we had a young man. All these people are our people. What I'm about to talk about. There was three guys and one female. One dude was mad at another dude because the dude was sleeping with his ex. So he got his fucking new girlfriend and his homeboy had his new girlfriend set.
Hello?
man, fix
Yep.
it.
What happened?
I can't hear you. He lost his mic. He lost his mic.
He lost his mic.
He
Yo, you
lost.
can hear
So,
me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah.
We can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my headphones tweaking. But nah, it was like I said, it was three boys, one female. The dude was jealous of the new guy fucking his new girl. I mean his ex girl. So he used
Mm-hmm.
his new girl to lure the guy out and get him killed. Had his homeboy and had the girl look out while he stabbed this nigga, talking about yo, you gotta die because you fucking my ex.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That type of shit, bro. That
What
type of
Mm-hmm.
shit,
now?
like
What do that got to do with you?
no, that gotta do with our people.
No, it
We
don't.
keep doing
That
that
shit
shit
don't
to
got nothing to do.
ourselves so
No, it
many
don't.
times, so
No, it
loudly,
don't.
bro.
No, it don't. Allow me to
Yeah, it do.
explain. You just said that, and I'm going to challenge you. That don't have shit to do with me or my son, LB, or no other black people. Every
Mm-hmm.
time a
It
black
do, bro.
person,
When
no,
when
it
let me
don't.
finish, cause you ain't
No,
let me
it
finish.
don't. I already heard
Like
that shit you
you
just
you
said.
quick to respond
That's
to that. Let me
how it
think. Let me
go.
finish it off,
Every
and let me
time,
say
no,
why
I
I ain't
heard you
next.
finish. It's my turn now. See, this how this
See,
works.
that's what I'm
You
talking about. This is
go,
the
and
prime
then I
example. You
rebut.
not even
See,
allowing
this
me
how
to
you
finish
kids
what I
are.
gotta say,
That's the
and I ain't
problem with you
listening to you.
children.
Now
That's
you
the
trying to
problem
you
with you
rushing me
children.
off so I
Y'all
can
don't
hear you.
listen. And that's why that
Okay.
happens.
Yeah.
Anytime
All right, go ahead,
any
bro. Cause
black
you ain't gonna
person
cut me off.
does something,
Go ahead.
I'm not responsible for that. That happens when white people kill each other because they're jealous of another spouse too. But
Yep.
you don't hear them crying saying, "Hey, we've got a big." They make a whole fucking TV show about it on on Discovery ID. I watch it all the time.
Me
Deadly
too.
Housewives, jealous exes. Who the fuck did I marry? Get the fuck out of here. They make
Man,
murder porn off of that. Now,
man, go.
when I say I'm not responsible, every stupid nigga that does something does not reflect on our people. What the
Mm-hmm.
fuck can I do about somebody in South Florida? I'm up here in the DMV doing everything I can for our people. What do I got to do with some little nigga being jealous because some girl fucking another nigga? Do you realize that happened all over not just this country, but the world? Some
Mm-hmm.
little pussy whip fuck nigga gonna do some fuck shit. I don't have anything to do with that. The fact that you have been programmed to add us to the lowest common denominator, that's a problem. That's because that's what they do. Anytime, look, you hear shit like this on the news. A black man tripped up a black woman and she fell on the curb and broke her ankle. It's believed to be a drug related incident. And then a nigga go, see, our people need to do better. What? What are you
Whatever
talking about?
motherfucker just
What?
falling on the ground. Why it always got to be drug related to us? That
Fact,
don't make
the
no sense.
fact that like the fact
Make it,
that you
yeah,
ain't
make
let
it
me
make
finish
sense. Like it don't,
shows me
like
more
come
than what
on.
it is, bro. Go ahead though. You got this though. You got this. Cause
No,
the
what
fact
I'm
you ain't let me
saying is
finish.
I understand what you're saying.
Like that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You were so quick to think logical. I get it, logical. That shit makes sense, nigga. I get that. Logical. Yeah, nigga. That shit don't have shit to do with you, obviously. But I'm about to go
that shit
into
no,
something
that
more
shit
deeper
don't
than
have
that.
not
I
not
was in
just to do
shallow
with me,
waters, nigga.
not
I was
just
in
not
shallow
just to do
waters,
with
nigga, and you ain't
not
let me go
just
in the
to do
water.
with me, not just to do
You
with
over
me.
here doing that
It's
old
you,
generation
your
shit.
mama,
I want to
your
talk over you
father,
because you ain't
your
making no
grand.
sense on the first
Hey,
line.
I can't
You're not making
understand
no
I
sense on the
can't
first line,
understand
so
your
I gotta
frustration.
overtalk you. That's
I
what I'm
can't
talking about,
understand
All
your
bro.
right, so
frustration. I'm sitting around here raising my granddaughter and my son, champ. I can't understand your
See, that's what I'm
frustration.
talking about, bro.
hey,
I can't
but
understand
Nah,
your
bro.
this my
frustration.
question to you though. When you brought up that story, right? How does that fix? How does that fix the white supremacists out here still putting the rule fuck the black people?
Right. Because that's
Bro,
really a
we
bigger
gotta stop. We gotta
that's a
stop the
big
violence between each other first,
so you say
and
hold
we
up. So
gotta
you
address it
saying
properly.
hold on. So what you saying is if black people don't touch each other at all, white people gonna treat us better. Well, you know
Shit.
back
No, I'm not
back in
saying that. I'm saying once we
well, then what the
listen,
fuck
listen,
did
listen,
you bring
listen. Hear
that
me out
stupid
before you
shit
talk
up
again.
for?
Let me hear me out.
Then why
Let me
would you
talk.
bring
Let me
some
talk.
dumb
Let
shit
me
like
talk
that
right
up
quick.
for? That's
Let me
coonery.
talk.
That's what you little coon
No,
ass
bro.
niggas
No.
do. Nigga,
Listen.
you
All
cooning.
right, bro.
You
Fuck it.
buck
Fuck
dancing.
it,
You
bro.
sound
You're
like a
not
coon.
listening. You're not
Oh, our
listening.
biggest problem is some
Nah,
nigga
bro.
jealous with his girlfriend. Nigga, that don't
No,
touch me.
bro. You got PSD right now. You got PSD right
No,
now, bro.
I ain't
Let
got
me talk.
PSD. It's
Yeah, you do. Yeah, bro.
PTSD,
Cause you bringing
dumbass.
back flashbacks, bro. Just let me
Yeah,
talk.
it is
Let me
post
talk,
traumatic
Right,
bro.
stress disorder
right.
though. It is
I'm talking
PTSD.
to
That's
a
what I'm saying.
PSD,
I'm
a
trying to
pure
speak on
stupid
something.
dumbass. I'm talking to a
Nah,
PSD, a
man.
pure stupid dumbass. If you believe
Yeah, there you
one
go.
nigga
Well,
arguing with his girl got something to do
I'm
with
not
you.
saying that, dog. Listen,
Hell no, that's
listen,
their
listen, listen,
situation.
listen, bro.
You gotta
It
leave
Listen.
don't
that
make
shit the
any
fuck
I
sense.
That
know
don't
it's
alone.
got
hard for
nothing
you
to
to
do
do
with
that, bro.
black people. That don't.
Exactly.
That
Let me,
got
let
just
me.
as much to do with black people as Lacey Peterson got to do with white people.
Yep.
That got just as much to do with black people as John Benet Ramsey got to do with white people. That
George
got
R.
just as
Riots.
much to that got just as much to do with black people as the motherfucker. What's her name? Jodi Arias.
Oh yeah,
Come
hell
on,
yeah.
man.
Come on, man.
You sounding clownish. Anybody with half a brain, you just said I'm using logic as if that's a bad thing.
That should be a good thing.
Come
See,
on,
no.
man.
See, look how you using my words
Come on,
against me,
man.
bro. Just to justify your point. It's disgusting, bro. It's
It's disgusting.
disgusting.
He
And you
telling
supposed
the
to be an
truth.
older generation and
But
see
he's
it in the
telling the
proper
truth
way, bro.
though. Bro,
How
he's
is
telling
that
the
Sad,
truth.
disgusting? This
bro.
man is
How is
telling
it
the truth.
disgusting?
He's breaking it down for you. What you talking about?
Exactly.
He not
I
see
know,
that's
bro.
their
You didn't let me
generation,
finish.
man. Younger
Like
in
that's
his
the point.
20s, I can
Like, go
already
ahead, bro.
hear it
You
in
got
his
it, bro. You
voice.
got it,
He
bro.
my son
Come on,
age.
You
man.
My
trying, you
son
trying.
is a dumbass. I tried to tell my son his whole life, hey Slim, we need less dumb black people. All he wanted to do was be on the internet bullshitting until I snatched him up. Realized, look, you either gonna get through high school or go through this window. Which one you gonna do? He he figured out going
Not the
through
window
high
now.
school. He figured out going through high school was the smartest thing.
He
But as
want
he
Uncle
got
Phil's
older
ass out the
and
door.
he got grown, I realized my son didn't value knowledge as much as I did. And the whole generation that he was in didn't value knowledge unless I was talking to him on a street level. But half the time, that shit's not necessary. I don't need you to be in the streets like I was in the streets. I don't need you. A lot of times, it's niggas glorifying bullshit ass stories to get niggas acting in these feminine ass ways. Now, what you should be asking is, what type of nigga, what type of father, brother, cousin, or uncle you got that'll let you go out there and get yourself locked up because a bitch fucking another nigga? That's what you should be asking.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
That's
the
the
fuck
point.
you
He ain't
should be
had no
asking.
guidance.
No
That's what
Well,
I'm
guidance.
what the
No
saying. Young
fuck
guidance.
that got
generation
to
ain't giving
hold
niggas
up?
no
He don't
guidance.
got an uncle, he don't got an aunt, he don't even got a mother. Man, my aunts would have said, nigga, if you don't
Yeah.
stop acting
My
like a
grandma
bitch.
would have smacked the fuck out of me if
Man,
I would have
Right.
admitted
So
it.
man,
Like,
my
hell
what
no.
can I and I'm quite sure this nigga didn't put himself in school. He didn't enroll himself in school. So he got somebody that was telling him that. He just chose not to listen.
You did the
What the fuck
opposite.
I'ma do about
you
that?
dig? You
If
dig?
I
When we
give
when we
you
reach
all
out
the
to our
answers to the
communities
fucking
more,
test and
when we
you
reach out
still
to our
fail,
communities more,
how the fuck is that my fault?
that's what I'm saying. Let me
If
ask you a
I give
question.
you
Let me
a
ask you a
cheat
question. Do you
sheet
work in your
to the
community?
test and you don't
Do
even
you
get your
work in your
name right
community?
on the test, how the fuck is that my fault?
But
Wake
can I
the
ask you a
fuck
question
up.
though?
Stop saying
Can I ask you a
goofy
question
shit,
though?
man. You
Yeah.
Can I
ain't
try to ask
saying
you a
goofy
question though,
shit.
bro?
You
I'm
are,
trying to ask you
bro.
a
You
question,
saying
man.
goofy shit.
All
And
right,
you
but
need,
Goofy, bro.
elder,
Goofy.
right now, you getting an uncle type that's telling you the real. Nephew, don't ever repeat that ever
yo,
again.
listen, check me out, check me out, hear me out. I'm just saying, just for the fact that if we all involved in our communities more, not just just being at the crib and just staying to our own pockets. If we be able to involve ourselves into the community, have like little host games and shit like that to bring the young boys so you can talk to them, like how you can
Hold,
give the
hold on, hold on.
knowledge, how you giving knowledge
Young
right
brother,
now.
I'm not
All right,
young
That's what
brother.
I'm
I'm
saying.
young brother.
This
Young
is what I'm
brother,
talking
that's a
about, bro. You
great
got so much.
idea.
Hold on. Check me out.
That's a
Right quick,
great
right
idea.
quick. You got so much gems. You got so much gems, bro. If they hear that, you gonna catch somebody, bro. Instead of that young nigga being
Young
lost.
brother, but listen at me. That's a great idea, but you're not gonna get everybody. Some people problems are worse than just going to the gym and working out their frustration. I'm
Exactly.
sorry to say, look, that's a great idea. And that shit been going on for years. The problem is, if you a simp ass nigga, ain't no gym gonna help that.
Yeah. Ain't no helping from a real dude who got real knowledge gonna
Bro,
help that.
real dude, bro.
A simp is
If
gonna
you
simp.
look, hey, I'm gonna give you look, I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give you a story right now, nephew, and you're gonna feel me what I'm saying. So I work a job here, making more money legally than I ever made over the table in my life. So now I'm working with a bunch of youngins who in their mid, early 20s, even early 30s. They listen to me like an uncle and a big brother. One day, one of my youngins comes to me, go, "Uncle, you had custody of both of your kids. You got baby mother giving you child support. Help me get on game." I said, Shorty, the problem is a lot of niggas here think once they break up with their girl, you just supposed to surrender your kid. If you really want your kid, spend that money. I said it cost me 189 to file my paperwork. It cost me another three for a lawyer. I said if I could smoke, play video games, drink liquor, and all that old goofy shit, I'm saying that my kid is not as important as that shit if I can't put that money down. So I
Yeah.
put the money down and I won. I said it's gonna take time. So I'm telling them what to do. I'm like, keep your job, don't argue with this girl. Now this nigga It's simping all along though, shorty. Cause next week he come to me, he go, I put that paperwork in. Unc, I did what you said. I said, good. Serve her and stay away from her. Cause stupid shit will come up. She'll try to use shit until y'all before y'all get in the court. So stay away from her. Just get your daughter, go get your daughter from them, and then work it that way. I said, I had my son, so I ain't had to worry about it. He was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do what you said. I said, all right. 2 weeks later, he come back, young. Hey, she trying to file some domestic violence on me. I'm like, what? I'm like, what you mean she trying to trying to say I hit her? I said, well, nobody can just listen, y'all, listen. I say, try to say she hit you. I say, look, nobody can just go into the motherfucker Jones and say he hit me. If that's the case, everybody going to jail. She gotta have some type of proof. I'm, I mean, she do got some pictures. I
Wow.
said, what?
Some pictures.
What the fuck she doing with pictures if you ain't hit her? That's what my head saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
shorty, that's not good. I go, shorty, that's not good. I say, shorty, let me tell you some real shit. You can't win with that shit.
Yeah.
Don't be touching these bitches. If she hitting on you, I ain't gonna tell you no goofy shit like not get her off you. Get her off you, put her on the ground. But don't punch her. Don't hit her in the face. Don't punch her in the stomach. Grab that bitch by the shoulders, put her on her ass. Stiff arm her like motherfucker. What's my man name?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah, stiff arm her like Derrick. Put her on the ground. You can't go to jail for a
Point of
stiff
point.
Yeah.
arm.
Don't be out here chat with her and bitches. You can't be doing that because
Yeah,
you definitely gonna be doing
listen
drugs.
at your Uncle Bob right here, y'all. I done beat the law before everybody. If your broad is swinging and trying to beat on you, weave that shit, Derrick Henry stiff arm. She's going to
Floyd
hit the
Mayweather
ground.
dodged some punches.
Right, police ain't gonna do nothing but lock her up. I've seen it. Anyway, so I'm
Damn.
telling Shorty, I'm like, Shorty, don't touch these bitches, Shorty. Don't do that. Just trust me. Don't send no cussing text. Don't say he was like, man, she saved some of my texts. I'm like, yeah. So
Yeah.
all the shit I'm telling them not to do, he done already done.
He did the
And I'm
opposite.
like, hold up. First of all, any nigga that wants their kid will be thinking rationally. You cannot just go off the handle even when you mad. You got to be cerebral. I told him that plenty of times. 2 weeks, last week we come into work. We like, hey, where bruh name at? They said he gone. I said he gone. Only way you can get fired from my job is if you catch a charge. He just called me the other day, asked me how to clean his urine for free. I told him how to do that. I basically my point is I gave this nigga all this knowledge, right? Like you said, young, I was trying to give him the guidance and everything he asked for. Meanwhile, he was going back, still being a simp ass nigga. It got so bad, right? I didn't even know. One day he asked me, he said, hey, don't Chris be that's another that's my little homie that be with me. That's like my little brother. He was like, don't Chris be in DC? I said, yeah, Chris be uptown and he be around South Side where I be sometimes. It's like, oh, okay. Cause my baby mother said she knows somebody named Christian. So I said, well, I don't think he know your baby mother. This nigga approached Christiansen and just showed him the picture. Do you know these people? And Christian looked at the phone like, who the fuck is that? So then he realized that this nigga was trying to approach him about fucking his baby mother. I guess they got into an argument, and he said, and she must have said something about a nigga named Chris. So now he's gonna approach everybody named Chris. You see what I'm saying, young? How can you stop some simp shit like that?
Yeah, ain't no saving that type of simp, you know.
And
Hey,
that's what I'm
I
saying. When you telling me a nigga going through, huh?
yo, my apologies, Goofy. Ah man, my statement was goofy, my guy, my fault. Damn. Yeah, you couldn't
That
reach that nigga. You gave him the gym.
see what I mean,
Damn, bro.
nephew? That's what I'm telling you.
You right.
Don't say that no. I want you to, when you look at cases like, I thought you was gonna talk about how these little youngins run around here shooting each other, putting it on social media. I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
that too. I was looking at
Now
that shit. Yeah, that shit crazy.
that
That
shit.
shit
Now
kind of
these
wild.
niggas is retarded, and
Yeah.
I try to talk to these niggas too, like, hey, Shorty, for real, it ain't that. It ain't really all that. You know how many people I ain't seen for 43? I mean, seriously. I met my uncle when I was 9. My uncle Ricky. He was gone when my mom was 9. I ain't see him till that was 18 years of his life. Just bam in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want niggas to look at the little bullshit that they doing for money and clout. That shit ain't, you gonna always get the money. You ain't got to get the charges. Charges don't have to come with the money. You gonna already get charges if you doing dirt regardless. Don't add no extra shit to it. All this plucking each other off for fame and bullshit. Man, we all struggling. Now that's bullshit that we do have to deal with as a community. That I will never argue with you about. But what you gave me an example of, I'm glad you see, nephew. You can't give some of these
Yeah,
goofy
that's the
niggas.
thing. Yeah, yeah, the
In
standard
one
is
end
crazy.
and right out the other. You can't help some of these motherfuckers, man. You just
Yeah,
gotta let
Yeah,
them.
like
some of
real
these.
Can't,
talk. That, that
That's
was a
real talk,
perfect
bro. When we
example
get,
of a nigga hearing you comparing to listening to you. Cause he was all he was doing just hearing you the whole time you were giving him gems. He wasn't listening.
see, that's what I always say. When I'm putting out this kind of content here, what's the one thing I always say? Not everybody can come with us. Some people gonna be resentful. Some people gonna be on the fence. Some people rather do their own thing, right? And that it just you just can't say you just can't extend the olive branch to those kind of people. You just
yeah.
gotta let them be, and
They
give
ain't
enough
a
rope to hang
nephew.
themselves.
Nephew, them people, them wasn't your people. I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you that. Them dumb motherfuckers was not your people. I'm sorry. I'm not scared to say all skin folk ain't fucking kinfolk. When you do some dumb, destructive shit like that, you ain't one of us, you one of them. You been
Yo, I like that
influenced
shit.
by them.
I like that. I
You
like
done
that.
spent,
I
yeah,
like
you done
that.
spent your whole life influenced by them. So,
I got some
nah,
gems
nephew.
today, boy.
Right. That's I'm
I
glad
got
you
some
said
gems
what you
today. Appreciate you, big
I'm
dog.
glad you said what you said because a lot of people need to hear that. It's a lot of y'all youngins that y'all not with that bullshit. I don't lump y'all in with them. I don't waste time. I'm talking to. I don't waste time talking to y'all little dumb niggas. Dumb young niggas. I'm like, all right, good.
Yeah,
They be
let
like,
them do
what?
their own thing. You know.
I I was only obligated to deal with one dumb young nigga. That was my son. That's because I raised him. I had to deal with him. But all day I was on his shit and I told him, I said, Shorty, when you become a grown man and you out my house, I'ma pray for you every day. But that's all I'm gonna be able to do. Cause if you can't use none of the motherfucking gems you got banned around me, if you can't use the head start that I'm trying to give you, you don't deserve none of it. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some personal shit. From the time I met my son's mother in high school, I stopped doing everything because I was ready to come down with you, Shorty. I was gonna be down there at the U. I already had it set up. My grades was good enough. I was gonna get partial scholarship. I had folks down there. I was gonna work my ass off. I was gonna get my little accounting degree from mine. She said she was pregnant. I said, I'm going to the Air Force. I can't be owing nobody no money. So I go to the military, marry my son mother. That shit didn't work out. I take my son. I keep that boy with me his whole life. I get him a job at 15. He was set up with two jobs and he was in fucking trade school by 18 to become a barber. He waited till his last month to drop out of barber school, quit his job, and trick off $1,000 on a bitch who had a baby by another nigga. His mother found out the bitch was fucking with other little niggas. My son was just simping. He cussed out his mother. Had the bitch steal my car when I was out of town. I put my son out. Do you know my son went to bat for this bitch against me?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
That's fucking crazy,
You
bro.
giving your son all
that's
the
what I'm
opportunities
telling you.
in the world, and he just like not taking advantage
Took
of it. You know how
too
many
That
far with
nigga,
it,
fathers?
bro.
You know how many
Nigga let
fathers
that shit
ain't
get to him.
actually taking advantage of actually being a father to their kid, and you was out here doing the right thing. You know.
yeah, I look at this shit. My
Dog,
father,
like yo, I feel you.
That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's
go
insane.
ahead, nephew. What you saying, nephew? I ain't hear you. Is that MJF? That is MJF. Hey, but look, so so he drops out of the fucking barber school, go to job corps, graduate job corps, get back home. LB, he get a job. We get him a job at PG County schools. This nigga get fired in 1 week. I said, what? I said, hey, me and your uncle, because of our criminal record, we've been trying to get into PG County schools for 10 years. They won't let us in. My
Yeah.
son get a chance to be in PG County schools after his first try and fuck it up because he too lazy to go to the job.
Wow.
That's seriously, I told him one day, I said, you know what? Sometimes I feel like maybe I should have been a deadbeat dad and you would have been forced to have to do more for yourself instead of me just coaching you into everything.
Yo, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, yeah. I don't know, man. My
Yeah.
shit is spazzing. I don't know, but
But yeah,
like
go
yo,
ahead, sir.
you like you kept the 100 with me, dog. I gotta keep it a thousand with you, man. Like I had a moment where like I got caught like simping in the way, but I caught myself in the way like I was fucking with this female, but like 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 she had some like the way I was moving for her, I was doing some goofy shit, bro, and I just caught myself and had to like really like sit there and think like, damn, nigga, like, you know, I ain't grow up with no old boy, so I'm doing this shit off the fly.
Off the
You know what
cuff.
I'm saying? Off the fly, bro. Just trying to figure this shit out. That's why, like, for me, I never had a relationship because I couldn't put myself in that until I figured out who I was as an individual. If I put myself in that predicament, I'm gonna end up doing some shit I'm not gonna think it through. So it had been a lot of lessons, and like I was doing things for a bride, and she already had a jet. When you said that I already had a jet shit, it's like, damn, bro, it's not even like pure pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like the purest.
Right.
It's like some shit like you doing just like you feel me. You had a little moment, you had a little emotions, and like I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit had like I had to take myself back and like isolate myself in a mental way and just
I,
restructure that, bro.
I had
So like when
I
you when
used
you run that shit up, I was like, yo, that shit real. So when I have
right.
conversations with people, bro, I listen. I don't just hear them out. I listen because sometimes you'll reach somebody like that on some real talk.
And that's what I was trying to do. I look, cause I look. We all go through when it come to women as men. We feel like it's something wrong to talk about when we get fucked over, but it ain't nothing wrong with that, shorty. That's
Yeah.
just what. Look, it's like saying it's like a nigga being embarrassed he got robbed. Nigga, you just got caught. You got caught. A dusty nigga was out lurking and took your little change. I hope he happy with that because I'm gonna make so much more. I remember Obama was trying to troll me one day, said, LVZ, I robbed you. I said, damn,
Mm.
good luck with that because I'm driving in two Lexuses, wear Versace every day. I hope you was successful with that little bit of money as I am with the rest of my money.
Yeah. I'd rather a nigga rob me than kill me. You know. I can take that L like a man. I wish more of our people, especially us, just open up their emotions and stuff. Not to say that you on some hoe type nigga shit, but You
Nah,
know, it's okay for a dude to speak his mind, you know, but
Yo,
sometimes niggas be thinking that's hoes and stuff.
fam, that's the
But
exact
but see
reason
that
why.
go but
That's
that
facts.
but that
Oh, go ahead, my
society
bad, B.
that society conditioning you to think that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why you think you got these motherfuckers on Twitter and all that. You know the only time these motherfuckers out here want to be bravados is on Twitter. You see them in real life, they're bitch made, right?
yeah,
So it's like, that's that whole bullshit society trying to condition you. Oh man, the man gotta think this way, and black man gotta be this way and all that. When we out here protesting and all that, you know who's out here doing all this bullshit? It's the white supremacists out here doing all this bullshit. You don't see no black people out here looting and shooting and all this shit when the protest. And they're
Yeah.
the same ones telling us, oh man, that's not how you should protest and all that. They're the same ones doing this shit.
yeah. So don't let nobody dictate how you supposed to respond or feel about shit. You dictate that. So, like when you say you got it, the little shorty, she had your little emotions, but you had the right sense of mind. Step back. Let me get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Let me enjoy being who I am right now. Fuck anybody else's company. Let me enjoy my what I like first, and then through that you might find the perfect match. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing some shit you like and see a honey doing exactly what you like. Like, oh shit, I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah.
So
Nah, facts, bro. Cause when it comes to like I think a lot of like especially in our community, bro, it's either you got too much lust or you got too much of this and that shit kind of lead to niggas doing goofy shit. Like you shouldn't be trying to hurt a nigga because you know what I'm saying. Like when I hear stories about niggas like niggas like following the hoe, stalking the hoe, that shit crazy to me,
yeah,
bro.
that shit crazy. That
That
shit
shit
is crazy.
crazy.
You know how many niggas you I'd have had to like give warning shots to with shit over that shit. You will meet a little chick and she'll tell you, I got a stalker. You had to tell her, well, you let that nigga know he come outside this apartment. It's not gonna be good. He come anywhere close to my vicinity, it's not gonna be good. The time to stalk you is when I drop you off. And I'd have had to, yeah, you'd have had to send some mail some people's way a few times. Like, look, get the fuck on. And I'd be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Yo,
But then
yo,
you think about,
Yo,
yeah,
right, like that line you just said, bro. Like I think niggas gonna like go over their head when you literally said, "Yo, when it's time for you to stop and when I drop off." So when she out of your presence, you don't give like it's not your problem. Like
right.
a lot of niggas don't know that. They think, okay, she out my prep, I gotta make sure I protect her even when I'm outside. Like they have like a chain or a collar over her type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's they bitch type of shit. Unless it's
And see, that's where niggas make the mistake. Cause she could be fucking that nigga. And that's why he's stalking like that.
Yeah.
thank
That
you.
was she
Dog,
out
you
of
a
your
legend, bro.
sight? Right. Was she out of your sight? That's her problem. And you tell her, hey, you better get a restraining order. Hey, if you want to be safe, bitch, spend the night over here. Other than that, when I drop you off, that's on you. I'm sorry. You got the hey. Some of this shit, some of this shit is chess, not checkers. You gotta be strategic. You gotta also think, why is this nigga stalking you?
Yeah. What the fuck you do?
What he do? What you do? What y'all do? What y'all get into? How much bullshit you allow this nigga to do to make him think this okay?
Mm,
No bullshit.
mm,
You never figure that
facts.
out. See, that's the thing about women sometimes. You gotta realize how much bullshit she let this nigga get away with before she cut it off and he got to the point of stalking. He thought this was okay. He know you ain't gonna go to the police. You ain't gonna get no restraining order. Cause a normal motherfucker, when they got a stalker, they have restraining orders.
Mm-hmm.
I met girls like that. Oh no, I had to get a restraining order. I met a girl had motherfucker license to carry after that. That motherfucker never came around her. She had her gun everywhere.
She didn't
Yeah,
play
how
no
it supposed
games.
to be?
That
Yeah,
bitch scared
facts.
me. That bitch scared me. I was like, look, I'm not gonna come over here no
Yeah, she might shoot your ass. You trying to rub? You trying to rub on this shit? She might pop you in the chest. Like, bitch, I'm
No
just trying to show
bullshit,
you some
I
love.
ain't got.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
look
coming
fucked
over
up.
here. If it's, no, If it's just guns, like you got guns in your house, not right next to me. Shorty had her gun next to her. That shit scared me. I ain't fuck with you no more, bitch. I'm leaving.
Damn.
Nothing wrong with being. Hey, look, y'all better be smart. Some of these bitches will red tape your ass. Do not, do not think about it. This bitch will go crazy. Yeah, she might cut my dick off when I'm asleep. Leave, leave,
Hell yeah, get up out of there.
Yeah, too
leave.
rough around the edges. Nah, yeah,
Right, ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit, y'all know,
get a
but
stud.
shit,
You feel me? They
ain't
can handle
nothing
that
wrong
way
with it.
better. They can handle that way
Hell
better.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Hell
you
no.
you go pee and go, whoo, you watch the news and shit. It's a nigga coming out holding his shit, and the and the paramedics laughing and nodding their head, and that bitch come out in cuffs. You be like, damn, I'm glad I dumped that bitch.
Yep.
Or your house be on fire like Andre Rison. You be like, God damn, I'm
Oh
glad I
yeah,
dumped that.
yeah. Well,
All
Lil
your no
Nas,
all your no
Lil
limit
Nas set
CDs
that
be
nigga
getting
house on
burnt and
fire.
shit, be crying like a bitch in the
Right, this
car.
bitch that stole all my old vintage no limit cash money shit.
Hell
She
yeah.
got my
You nervous?
Tupac double disc. Oh shit.
A bribe flirt at you, boy. You nervous to respond?
Shit, and I collect music. I've been crying like I was at a funeral. I ain't finna wait. That bitch done blew up my Master P collection. Hell no.
Shorty, I was like that too, man. I look, my brother be talking to me about that. Said, man, if motherfuckers knew how many CDs and tapes my brother used to collect as his kid, that's why niggas be like, how you know about that? I'm like,
Yeah,
you live in DC, nigga. I listen to all y'all
me too,
music.
man. I listen to all type of music, dog. You like if you come in my room, it's like a damn museum full of like history with music and stuff.
Damn
Shit
right. That's how I
crazy.
know how to. That's how I know how to behave when you go. Say, niggas got. That's another thing. Niggas got to know how to be humble. You can. You don't have to be a bitch to be humble, son. Niggas need to learn that it's a such thing as knowing how to behave. You know what I'm saying? How to
Right.
behave. Nephew accidentally dropped off, but you see, you saw how. Look, that's gonna be nephew forever now. If he ever need me for anything, it'll be if he need to text me or anything. You know, let get my email. He can hit me up. He can do that. Know why? Cause he was humble enough to hit. He had his opinion. I had my counter opinion. Most niggas get well, not most niggas. Moist niggas. Moist niggas get in their feelings when when they feel like they're being chastised or their opinion is being challenged or when you could point moist niggas can't go down. You moist niggas can't look at a scenario that they just presented and then when people like okay, that's a little flawed. He was able to sit back and and then I gave him another instance. He let me get a chance to give him more instances. He listened and then went, damn, I ain't think about that. When you put it in that story, that was some goofy thing. And you heard, and he heard me telling him out of love, nephew, don't say that past us again. That's humble. He wasn't no bitch. He ain't. He wasn't no bitch. He just learned something. He stood on his square, but he understood. Damn, you know what? Really, that don't affect me. It ain't shit I can do about that. Most
Right.
men don't know how to do that, Slim. A lot of men do not. Moist men don't know how to do that. And I want niggas to get that moist shit up out you. That really comes from not having a father. Me growing up with my fathers and my uncles, I'm used to men talking to me like that. When they think when cause I understand they tried to train and raise me to be a certain type of man. So as a kid, when they saw me doing something that they felt was straying away from the values they were giving me, they chastised me and they got on my ass and then they let me know, hey man, this is why you can't do that. And you know, as a kid, it hurt your feelings to hear your fathers and your uncles, those your heroes, your big brothers get on your shit. But then when you listen to what they say and you sit down and you just shake off the emotions and listen to the words, you go, damn, I understand. You were right.
Yeah. So shifting gears a little bit. Hey, I ain't talked to y'all since Roland Martin became a crash test dummy for Kamala Harris's campaign after old girl stepped down. So, hey, so what you think about Roland Martin trying to vie for the job of Ashley Etienne after she stepped down?
What you mean what I think about it? I think, look, I think the same thing you think. A nigga tired of doing a TV show from his garage. Motherfuckers, y'all need to stop with. Look, I be laughing too, but y'all need to stop piling on Roland Martin. He got enough problems. Look, I went to this nigga live the other day. That nigga had less people watching than my view. I said, God damn. It said 23 people watching. I be having 46, 70, 80, 100 sometimes. I said,
How
this
many
nigga
subscribers he got? I know he got way more subscribers than you. He must have been paying them
way more
motherfuckers
subscribers.
Golden
And I said,
Corral.
hold up, man.
He must have been
This
paying them motherfuckers with Golden Corral gift cards or something that be on their live
that's
stream.
what man, and free boat rides on that motherfucking cruise. He be look, you get to take you get to take you get to take a free picture with Alicia Myers. Take a picture with Alicia Myers. I want to thank you too. You don't know the lady one. I want to thank
Yeah,
you.
I got her album.
Yeah, Alicia Myers. She the shit, but she like 90 now. Why are we on a cruise with a 90-year-old roller? That lady, she got a life alert joint. She got one of them life alert bracelets on, singing her songs. If you play your cards right, I'm falling and I can't get up. No, stop,
We
stop.
got you.
Huh? I still be listening to that shit,
That's my
boy.
shit, nigga.
That's my
That,
shit, boy.
when that beat first come on,
What?
I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we gotta stop piling on Rolling for wanting a job. If you was working out your garage for the past 2.5 years, wouldn't you be trying to work? Nigga, you'll work for Kamala if you was working in your garage. Tell the truth, y'all. If we was working in our garage for 2 years, we worked for Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
That's Shang Song Harris right there. She's a
And right,
well-known shapeshifter.
we work for Big James.
See the original Shang Song from Mortal Kombat. See the original shapeshifter.
Right, we work for her. I mean, you can't be mad at this man wanting a job. He got the garage getting cold. You know he up here in the DMV. It's 33 degrees today. Rolling cold as shit in that garage. I bet you got on a sweatshirt today. I bet you got I bet you I bet both of y'all. Look, y'all. I bet you Rolling do a show in a sweatshirt and a hoodie. Why this nigga got a hoodie? He in the garage. Oh,
Got that Texas A&M Christmas sweater on. You got their coat in this damn garage.
nah, because now he trying to wear black college Jones. That nigga gonna have a FAMU joint on.
Long
He
as that
gonna have a FAMU black support black colleges hoodie on. It look, you were like, God damn. It looked like the frozen tundra. Why is Rolling blowing out smoke? Because it's cold in the garage.
damn. Long as that nigga don't got no UGA sweater on, I'm good. We don't need none of that bad luck over here.
Yeah,
That nigga have an ugly sweater on.
Fuck
No.
no, nigga. Hell no. Him and Drake can't wear no University of Georgia gear. Them niggas is cursed.
Yeah, them niggas is some mush. Remember when Kentucky was like on the street, then Drake started jocking them? Them niggas lost 4 in a row. You remember that year?
Yeah. You can't come back here no more, nigga.
Yeah,
Kentucky
nigga.
ain't been good since Drake. They
Yeah,
ain't been good since Drake started dick riding. I want y'all to
Nigga.
think about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
He
nigga,
nigga.
just
like you
said,
from Canada. What you know about Kentucky?
Kirby Smart don't need no pressure on my team this year. We trying to win that national championship. I don't need Fat Ball, Roland
"Young,
Martin Wayne, or UGA gear.
hey, young, why in the fuck? Yeah, hey, look, that's the truth. It got so bad they just made him stay at Toronto games. Remember? Cause remember, before he started going to Raptor games, Drake was at every sideline, and every sideline he be rooting for would lose. Think
Yep.
about it. He
Yep.
came out with laugh now, cry later. Odell and motherfucking KD got injured for the year. That nigga is the human Madden
That
cover.
nigga is kryptonite.
Nah, he the human Madden cover. He is the walking
Oh
Madden
yeah, the
curse.
man in curse cover.
Yeah, that
Uh,
nigga is the human version of the Madden curse.
They
uh,
the walking bad curse. Boy,
Dog. No wonder Madden trash now. Every time they put a nigga on the album on the Madden cover, that nigga just be garbage. I be like, damn.
That's no bullshit. And look, well, you knew one of them I really don't count. They was like, why you don't count it? I said they put a white running back. Peyton Hillis was on the cover that year for Cleveland. He had a great year. I said he'll never do that shit again. And he didn't.
Damn.
Shouts out to all the white running backs. You
that,
only gonna
nigga,
have 3 good seasons.
Yeah. I ain't even know Clemson had a white running back until we played on. Like, what the fuck this white dude doing in the running back position?
Oh, that junk getting cracked. He only gonna last 3 seasons. White running backs don't be having no moves. Like McCaffrey, he shifty, but he not really a running back. That motherfucker was a receiver. He was a little receiver, and they turned him to a running back in
Yeah.
college. His little tiny ass. He got a few moves, but he be getting his white ass broke up or he got cracked.
Damn.
My buddy is a Carolina fan. He be
That nigga
crying
just
every year.
that nigga Justin Fields, he be getting his. I be like, y'all need to get that man some offensive lineman, cause I be like, damn man, they be
How
tearing
he
his ass
doing?
up.
How is he doing? I ain't been watching no football. I root for the black quarterbacks though. How he been doing?
He been all right, but he just been getting his ass whooped, man. I don't know what them Chicago Bears doing up there
It's
offensively.
illegal for Chicago. You know it, little bro. It's illegal for Chicago to have a good quarterback. Nah, you laughing.
I
My
gotta,
whole life, I don't know a good Chicago
I,
quarterback.
I gotta worry about my Falcons getting blown out, so you know I can't pay attention to them Bears and shit. So
At least
that,
y'all
that
had, and in my lifetime, I can name 4 good Falcons quarterbacks. I
Michael
can't
Vick,
name one. Michael Vick, Matt Ryan.
Matt
Y'all
Ryan.
had y'all had Chris Miller. I like Chris Miller. He wasn't bad when I was young. Y'all had what's that motherfucker's name before Chris Miller?
Matt
With
Shaw.
that, y'all always have had
I just stick to my Georgia Bulldogs now.
Bartowski ass.
You know, now if you say UGA quarterbacks, now I can name a
Y'all
shitload of
always
them. So, you know,
Yeah, but the Falcons have always had
yeah,
pretty good quarterbacks, but the offensive line been mediocre. And what would happen is after a while, the good ones would leave and go
yeah,
play for other teams, and then y'all quarterback get knocked out. It just get knocked the fuck out. Bam. But
yeah,
yeah, Chicago's though never had a good quarterback. Ever. I don't think they ever had a quarterback that you know about.
yeah. I
Think
don't
about
know.
it.
I don't
See the
know. I don't know no great quarterbacks at the University of Illinois. Not that I know of. So
Illinois.
No,
Hell no.
their best quarterback was Jeff George. Jeff George was their best quarterback at the fight Illini.
okay,
I know it was Jeff George because he was the #1 pick from the Colts that year. Interception throwing ass Jeff George. That boy,
They
that
beat
white
Penn
boy, he
State this year too,
was.
and they beat Penn State this year.
Who,
So I'm
Illinois?
like, damn, yeah, they beat Penn State this year.
The Big Ten good this year though. The Big Ten is actually good. Michigan State was good. Michigan is
Got
good.
blew out by
Ohio,
Ohio State.
yeah.
I said,
Who
damn,
got blew
man,
out? By Michigan got blew
Michigan,
out.
Michigan State.
Michigan State was
Oh,
losing
when
49-0 in
Michigan?
the third quarter.
God damn, they was a ranked team.
They had the
Yeah,
worst
they was
pass
a top
defense
10 team at that.
in the country. That shit was
They
like
was a top.
130.
They was
They
top
would
10.
Yeah, but they was in the top 10. They might have had
Yeah.
a bad defense, but they had a ranked team. Damn, Michigan State. Well, it's always basketball.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, they always
speaking
got
of basketball,
basketball.
hey,
Hmm?
speaking of basketball, right? Hey, you see the Lakers that they get their ass whooped again, right?
Hey, look, you can only talk shit to me if I said the Lakers was gonna be good. Nigga, I've been telling people since they got Westbrook, this is not gonna be a good team.
Hey, we both been
I'm
saying that
only
shit.
been proven by
We were trying to tell motherfuckers that bullshit, yo. Hey, this team ain't good. Oh man, you know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Got the Brad James, man.
No,
We're gonna be all right.
this is super. I said, yeah, you
This is
need an
this is
80-year
super team.
right. I'm like, if you think an 80-year-old man with a 32-year-old turnover machine is a super team, I got some property I want to sell. It ain't that. And look, let me tell you something. I gotta make a video today saying now, Stevie, you can talk about it. I'm gonna make a video about it because last night Anthony Davis proved how soft he was.
He got injured again.
Nah, it ain't that. It ain't. See, people look at the injuries and call them soft. That's not what I'm gonna look at. This the problem. I already said he can't play center, right? I said he can't play center because he plays like a power forward. He's too soft. I said he can only play the 5 against a smaller team. The Knicks last night was starting Julius Randle at center against Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis got out rebounded by Julius Randle.
That's just disgusting, bro.
Nerlens Noel, Obi Toppin, and Julius Randle was supposed to be a part of endless highlight clips of Anthony Davis scoring 44 and grabbing 16 boards. That's what the game was supposed to be. Not having 20 points and 6 rebounds. That's soft to me, man. That is playing soft. I know Russell Westbrook out there stealing rebounds, but you still supposed to get at least 10, 11. Sick of this bullshit. The
Hey,
Knicks feel good
listen,
about themselves, I guess.
listen. Hey, yo, listen. Last night,
But we'll
let's be
see.
honest. Like last night, y'all can hear me?
Yo, yo,
Oh, it was good. My bad. I
nephew.
had a shot. I had a shotty call me right quick. She just, out of nowhere, FaceTime me and shit. It was random as fuck. But listen. On some real talk. Like last night, I don't care what nobody say, and this is real talk. Cause I seen everybody blaming AD, blaming Russ. Carmelo Anthony did not show up last night. He folded under
Oh
pressure.
no. No, it wasn't that he did. I disagree. Carmelo Anthony did show up. Melo didn't show up last night.
Oh,
See,
okay, you're right. All right, all right. I like that.
you feel me?
I like
Carmelo Anthony showed up last night, not Melo.
See, Melo, that dude we remember with the headband to be dropping buckets. Carmelo Anthony, that nigga we saw last night. 1 for 8 from three, 2 for 14 from the field. That's Carmelo Anthony, man. That's not Melo.
Bro,
That's
there was
Carmelo
literally,
Anthony, man.
it was like literally 4 minutes left. There was 7 straight possessions that the New York Knicks could not buy a fucking basket. And these niggas could
I
have
saw
easy,
that.
and they was down by like 10. All they could have done is just doing easy, simple plays, just getting in the post, all that. The first two straight no scoring for like 7 possessions. Russ came up, gave him the Melo quick trigger, boom. What the fuck? Like you taking a three for you ain't had to rush it. Get it to your groove. Every time he get in the post, he turn it back to Elton. Elton give it back to him. He throw it back to him. Throw it back to him. Oh shit, let me take a shot. What? Slowing down the offense. So when niggas was saying, whoa, why AD wasn't asking for the ball? Why AD can't get in position? AD got actually like first of all, I'm not saying AD scapegoats. You feel me? Because there was times when he was just on the 3 line all day and he was just roaming around that instead of in the paint. I don't know why. That shit wild. But like, bro, you in your house, Madison Square Garden, they showing your family, your nigga, like they showing your family on the TV.
That's
They show
true.
your
They
son.
showing you.
They show your son. You hit the you go for a three, you miss. You not showing up. Niggas trying to give you the ball. They said Russ couldn't really play great with Melo. He giving the ball to Melo. Cause Russ was the only nigga who was fighting the whole game.
Yeah, I won't
Third
lie about
quarter,
it. Last
bruh.
night,
18 points. Oh
last
no.
night he did his thing. I'm not knocking Russ. The turnovers was high, but he didn't do them in key situations. So I ain't worried about it. At the end of the
Facts.
game, like you said, because that's what I was watching. Look, I don't know if this really his defense. In his defense, he was missing wide open shots. He was missing wide. I said he open. He oh, he open. And then I said the same thing you said, nephew. I said, hey, what happened to that turnaround right there on the block where you used to do it when you wore a Nick uniform? You allergic to it now? Why he don't do that turnaround no more, LB?
I don't know why he don't do that turnaround no more. Motherfucker just settling.
Fact. Niggas just settling, bruh. All right, shit. All right, I ain't really got nowhere to go. I ain't gonna really work. Let me just shoot it. Come on, bro. That's the same problem I got with Blake Griffin over here, bro. On the net side, bro. The nigga Steve Nash keep putting this nigga in the starting lineup. We having problems by falling behind, and then
His
we gotta
washed
exert
up
so.
ass. Look, his last good game was last year. That's it. He's a bum. Look, LaMarcus Aldridge was about to die and still came back better than Blake Griffin.
Yo, that's fact. Yo, that's facts, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, but
LaMarcus,
that's facts, though.
yes, LaMarcus Aldridge had to quit because he was about to die. He came back off of some health shit. He's busting ass. I was like, every time I see him in the game for y'all, I be like, why y'all put Blake Griffin in the game? He don't get more than 6 points now.
He don't even rebound, bro. That's the thing too, bro. I get if you rebound, but this nigga like, yo, you still getting like, you still got KD, you still got other niggas rebounding for you. You just a body on the court, 4 against 5,
Exactly.
and that's
A
fucking us
nigga,
up.
he on the court because he used to could dunk.
This nigga Steve Nash sporting his shirt prior to the game. What the type of shit, bro? Yo, you don't do that shit for KD, and he's your best player. But you sporting a Blake Griffin shirt. You seeing Joe Harris struggling, but you say, hey, look, man, we gonna still push it with him.
You know
And
what
yeah,
that is.
Blake Griffin is a dusty dude, man. Why the fuck is he still in the starting lineup, man?
bro, I don't even know LB. I swear I don't know, bro. They're gonna just exhort, and then you got James Harden who one like probably 2 minutes want to go off, and then next 30 minutes he just say fuck it, I'm chilling. Like he's so
He
bipolar
playing
with his
himself back
game.
in this. He playing himself back into shape though.
Yeah, he doing it, but it's like, he getting there. Probably at the All-Star game, he probably
Yeah,
back on tip top shape, hopefully, and then hopefully he'll have Curry by then. But
we'll see. He might not
yeah,
come back to next year, young.
yeah, I already sense it, bro, cause I already see these niggas trying to push for a third shot. Man, these niggas ain't moving. These
But it
niggas
might
not
be a
budging.
blessing in disguise, cause I can't lie. Patty Mills, Patty Mills was a good pickup,
Beautiful,
and another,
beautiful, bro.
yeah, and Patty Mills is going to. He can give you some Kyrie scoring games, some Kyrie type scoring games without the headache and without some of the over dribbling.
With him coming, like the fact that he can supply the points even when he was coming off the bench, giving us like 20, that's something compared to when I got a James Harden who don't know if he want to do something, and then you might have a Katie who might like the other night going off for a couple bit. He had a shoulder problem. He going out there 0 for 6, starting off and type of shit. So the game in the flux, but you got him, you got LaMarcus who just old school basketball. Yo, give me the ball in the paint. I'm about to bully this nigga here because they playing stupid. It's not no last year where we had a Mike D'Antoni offense where he was just trying to do some threes, and our next tallest nigga at the KD and Bruce Brown with motherfucking Lamont Shamet. Like, come on, bro, he's 6'4", so we can't guard nobody on the defensive end. Like I said, man, like I said, Steve Nash still learning as a coach. Like I said, bro, if he really was ready, as in like for a championship run, we would have had a championship head coach. I keep it a buck on
Yeah,
that.
I think that's what's gonna hold y'all back. And to be honest, I don't know why y'all let Jeff Green go.
Dog, should have dropped
That don't.
Blake Griffin for Jeff Green. That would have been perfect. That was,
That's what I'm
like I
saying.
said,
Why did y'all let Jeff Green go, but kept Blake Griffin?
I guess it was the name. It got to be his name, bro.
Yeah,
And
but
it's sad,
Jeff
bro.
Green, Jeff Green was clearly better than him last year, and Blake Griffin was good last year. He just wasn't better than Jeff Green. Y'all had Jeff Green was cooking for y'all last year.
At the same time, like the money we giving Blake Griffin, it's not the same amount of money that we would have gave Jeff Green because Jeff Green is getting like 5 mil a year. I think Blake
Hey,
getting
Jeff
less.
Green was cooking last night.
I'm about to say Jeff
They
Green
won?
be fucking. Yes, he killing at Denver.
Oh shit, Denver won last night.
No, they got their ass whooped, but he
Nah, they
he
got
wasn't the
Oh,
reason
whooped,
why
but
they
he
lost.
you know how he be.
hey, so
Jeff,
Portland back over 500. Or they still like, cause their games been
I think they
all
over
over the place.
500.
They
I
back
think they
over
got over
500.
500. I think that game put them over 500.
Man, this NBA
Dang.
season is all over the place, man. You can't make a call for shit.
Hey, I called. Look, what I did call was I called. I didn't think Brooklyn was gonna be as good this year, even though I thought this was gonna be their championship year. When I saw when I saw the Kyrie shit, I said, well, gotta step back on them. I called Chicago. I called the Lakers. What I didn't know was that the Wizards would be better than the Lakers.
Cause they using their pieces that the Lakers gave them properly, bro.
I called it. I called it.
Yeah, yeah, LB did. LB did. Shout out to LB on that one.
Good call, L. Hey, look, I don't think I don't think I called it because at the time I was too busy pissed off arguing with people how us getting Westbrook was gonna help. I said, how much did getting Westbrook help the Wizards?
Tremendously.
That's the thing. People gotta understand when Westbrook went to the Wizards, he didn't help us. I told people that. That's not what Russ does. Russ brings a marquee name and a good player to your franchise. It's up to you to put all the winners around Russ.
And the Lakers already got history for Showtime, so they don't need no star to make it a Showtime spot. So it was like a trade that wasn't needed, like you said.
at
You already
all.
got stars there, bro. You already got stars there, and then like the type of game he bring is different. Bradley Beal, maybe. Nope.
Right. Because his game kind of fit in, but yeah, they was reaching too hard to compete with y'all in my opinion. I think they was trying too hard to compete with the Nets star power instead of worrying about what they needed to get better.
Facts, man.
Yep.
Hey, I'm a Wizards fan myself. You know, we had to be more of a structured team, more organized. We especially needed more defense. The offensive side, I'm pretty sure we find, and with the new coach, Junior,
Right.
well, West Junior, he brought a more
West
structured
Junior.
team with what's his name, well, not Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, a little bit more
Yep.
defensive in the team, and I think that's what we needed the most.
Well, if you think about it, bro, our problem the last few years haven't been offense. It's always been defense.
Yeah, defense. Yeah,
If,
yeah.
yeah, if you really think about it, that's what everybody been complaining about the Wizards the last 3 years. We could score more points than anybody, but not stop nobody. So what what ended up happening? We got the Lakers' second best perimeter defender in Caldwell Pope. We ended up getting uh Kuzma, who is a active defender, maybe not a great one, but he's active. Then we
Yeah.
had Gafford. We got Gafford from the Bulls, who was a shot blocker. And as long as Bradley would compete, and then Spencer's a tall defense, a tall point guard that will get in the way, it made us a better defense. The Lakers made us a deeper team. They gave us damn two better bench players with Kuzma and fucking Trez. And then when you think we ain't even get Rui back yet.
Mm-hmm.
So Thomas Bryant ain't come back yet. So the Wizards became a super deep team.
Yep.
But I called them
They're gonna.
Chicago Bulls though. I did call them Chicago Bulls.
I had concerns about the Chicago Bulls, but hey, man, them motherfuckers out there, man, they balling right now, man. And when Vooch went down, I was like, oh shit, that might be the straw. But no, the Rosen and Zach Levine out there killing folks, bro.
They just picked up the pace. When
Lonzo been
Vucci
playing
Mane
better too.
yeah, when Vucci Mane come back, they gonna have them big youngins who played in his absence coming off the bench. Now they're gonna be a deeper team and a more experienced team, a more confident team. They're gonna be tough to deal with.
Yeah, the Bulls gonna create a lot of problems for people, man. So the East is, man, to me, the East is not a clear cut as people make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not gonna be clear cut. Anybody, you can make a case for anybody coming out the East. Will be
Yeah,
Miami.
the East better than the West this year.
Yeah, way better.
Cause like you say, I would great say Les was telling me about them damn Miami Heat, and you can't overlook them.
Especially Tyler Hero, man. He bring you buckets. You got a player like that that give you that many points and being efficient off the bench. You got a great
Off
chance
the
of winning games.
bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That mean when Jimmy sucking, that's all right. Sit down. Tyler can score for you.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody off, you can sit the luxury you have. I could sit a starter down and bring a 20-point score.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, that's an embarrassment of offensive riches.
Facts.
Yeah,
And then that damn team you got right there with that man. Hey, Philly just keep winning.
Yeah, no, the thing with Philly, they losing right now because like they had the COVID-19. They had like 8 players out with the COVID,
Yeah,
and Joel was out. But when they come back, they'll still be all right though.
yeah, they still keeping it competitive. You still got to
Mm-hmm.
play. And DeAndre, look, and Andre Drummond looked like he should have stayed with us.
You a Lakers fan?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Man, the motherfucker give you nothing offensively, but that boy can rebound the ball, man. That motherfucker had like 20-something rebounds the other night.
And that ain't the truth. He don't give you nothing offense. He get him like 4-5 assists off the bench
No, he's starting
from the
out with
center
Joel
position.
Embiid out.
Huh?
He's starting out with Joel Embiid out.
Yeah. What I'm saying is before Embiid, when Embiid was playing, they would run a lot of offensive plays with Andre Drummond at the top of the key, making passes to cutters and open three men. I done seen a few games with Andre Drummond that got the pass of the night and they had about 8 assists. Slim. Doc Rivers found a way to use him.
Yep.
And he still get his occasional dunk.
Yeah. Philly just need to get like, I think they just need
Just
to get
need
like
to get healthy.
Yeah, that too. I think they also need to get like a power forward that could just do some good defense and switches and stuff like Jeremy Grant. So trade Ben Simmons for him, I guess that's the best option. Man. I don't know, but
Can't do that. Can't
Nope,
do that.
can't do that. Nope,
why
nope.
not?
Cade Cunningham there.
Oh yeah.
Detroit
I
got an
mean,
extremely young team with Cade Cunningham and to a lesser extent Killian Hayes and shit. I don't think Killian Hayes panning out the way they hoped, but anyway.
Yeah, Sadiq Bey. They a young team. The
Isaiah
problem
Stewart.
is though, if they didn't draft Cade Cunningham, bro, they could trade Grant for Ben Simmons. But you can't do that now because now you trade Grant for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons gonna play power forward. Cade Cunningham, you drafted him to be the point guard. Ben Simmons having the ball is the natural thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I thought Cunningham. Yeah. He can move the ball. My fault. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he the point guard.
Yeah, he the point guard. He ain't going nowhere. And then you mentioned Jeremy Grant, but Jeremy Grant, he already came out and said he don't want to go nowhere considering he wanted to play for a black GM.
Yeah, and this the leading, and this the this is gonna be the most points he ever scored.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. This will be the most points he ever scored. When they become a winning team, his points gotta go down.
Yep.
So I wouldn't want to leave. Oh shit, I'm the man here. Y'all ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah, and Boston, they looking pretty good themselves. They coming right back up.
Yeah, they getting healthy now and finally starting to gel under their new coach. That's all that was. They wasn't used to playing in this new system.
Hey, but you see they finally fired Luke Walton, right?
Yeah, they should have never had to hire this motherfucker green rookie non-coaching ass.
I was like, what took you so long to fire this dude, man? What took you so long?
I'm trying to figure out how this motherfucker get 2 head coaching jobs.
Hey, remember
Mark Jackson ain't got another one.
Bro, he got hired the next day after he got fired from the Lakers, bro.
Yeah. This motherfucker got 2. Mark Jackson ain't got another one yet.
Mark Jackson ain't even got so much as a look.
Avery Johnson ain't got a losing record. His ass got fired from college too.
He got fired from Alabama?
I thought he did get fired from Alabama, or he's still coaching up.
Let me look. I think he did get fired from Alabama. Let me
Mark
see.
Jackson?
No, Avery Johnson.
Nah, Avery Johnson.
My fault.
Let me see. What Avery Johnson doing now? Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, he did get fired because he's an analyst for CBS Sports.
What I tell you?
He got fired. He left there 2 years ago.
Hey, Houston is 1-16.
You ain't know that?
I know it until Candace Owens' pretty ass said it. I mean Candace Owens. Candace Parker pretty ass said it on.
I'm about to say, you think I'm like that. The LVZ, I know that. If
Hell
you
no, I
didn't,
meant
I know
Candace
Candace
Parker.
Owens is a coon.
I meant
Candace
Candace
Parker.
Parker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whew,
Candace Parker said that
I'm
shit. She
about to
said, "Hold
say.
up." I was cleaning up and I heard Candace go 1-16. 1-16.
Hey,
And I
that's the
came
thing.
running back in the room. I said, what is Candace talking about? I said, good God, that's Houston's record?
Yeah, they got no defense, man. They got no defensive set team. Like, you know,
They
they can
suck.
Bro, it looked like they got no pros.
they can score. I guess I don't know what they can do good, man. Honestly, I just put that up there. I just put they can score a lot. Not a lot,
Christian
but
Wood. Hey, y'all, they great. This is how you get black coaches fired and never hired again. 1-16.
mm,
He
And that's
don't
Paul
got no
Silas'
pros.
son. That's Paul
Huh?
Silas' son.
Yep. And they about to kill him early like they killed Paul Silas.
He sucks. Steven Silas, man, you suck.
I don't know that he sucked. Look, again, I can't ask you to bake me a cake and all I give you is eggs and then say you the worst cake maker in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm gonna live by that. That a nigga can't give you all the wrong ingredients and then be mad you ain't make the right dish.
mm-hmm. RP, my guy Ronnie Williamson, man.
Who?
Who?
The dude from the Gap band.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, Rodney Wilson.
Yeah.
That's one of the Charlie Wilson brothers. That was all the Wilson boys.
Yeah,
From
they make good
Tulsa,
music.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, hey, I got a joke for y'all, bro. I remember like I was in a barbecue with my family, right? my uncle, he was like, we was listening. It was me and my cousin. We was listening to some music, some rap music, and he was like, "What's that right there, man?" We said that's Polo G. He was like, "Man, you know, back in the not in the 70s, 80s, there was a song called I forgot what it was called. It was like some old hip hop song. It was called like Icky Icky Wiki Wiki some shit." And we was like, "We don't know what the hell that is." He was like, "Yeah, back then we didn't need to have rap music. We also had love music. That's why back then your grandmothers had like seven or eight kids, you know." And I looked at my grandma and my grandpa. They had like eight. They had like 8, 7 kids. I don't see that like I used to. So I was like, yeah, you telling the truth. Back then we used to have love music, nothing but love. That dude was funny.
Look, I'm about to say, look, now they look, that's because they didn't have social media and the same kind of news, because they be calling that shit welfare music. Hey, it be white folks trying to ban that shit. No more welfare music. What do you mean? These niggas are having these kids because of these songs.
They used to say that?
No, I'm saying they would. But well, yeah, they did say that about blues and jazz, that it was the devil's music. Yeah, it was the devil's music, and it was forcing white girls to come in. They used to say that about rock and roll when Chuck Berry did it. It was making white girls want to rub up on black men.
What?
Oh yeah, Chuck Berry went to jail because of his rock and roll music.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go, Johnny, go.
Yeah. And Johnny ass went to jail. That's what Johnny was going. To jail.
So what?
Fuck with them white women. Went to jail for fucking with white women.
When Elvis did it, it was okay.
Oh yeah. Shit, most of Elvis songs was wrote by a nigga. Niggas was writing. Elvis was a fat drunk from Tennessee. He not write no damn song. He had no talent. Black people was writing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The
Yeah, I
way
knew
he,
that. I knew that. No, but my uncle, he was also saying like, yeah, we didn't have that drill music back then. Then we had love music. We had like 87
Well, they
kids.
damn. Well, look, your uncle lying. Cause I'm gonna tell you something.
No,
Let me tell you why. Look, I was looking at cause I got my father. He used to say that shit. But cut that. Look, this used to be funny. I'd be listening to some Too Short back in the day. He'd come in the house and say, cut that rap cussing shit off. I said, did you just say cut that cussing shit off? In the middle of denouncing cursing, you threw a curse word out? That shit just, I always used to laugh. I always tell people that because that shit used to make me laugh. But look, I used to say, so look, you seen the movie with Denzel when he was a American Gangster, right?
yeah, I heard of it.
You,
I didn't seen it, not the whole thing. But
you need to watch that movie. It's about who is
Frank
Frank
Lucas.
Lucas. Yeah, yeah. Denzel played Frank Lucas. You need to watch that movie because it's about a drug dealer back in the day, Frank Lucas in the 70s, uh late mid to late 70s. So you remember the scene, LB, when Denzel walking through the street selling the shit and they playing across 110th Street
Yeah,
by who was that? Bobby Womack.
yeah.
So I'm listening to the song. I was the third brother of five, doing what I had to do to survive. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Trying to break out of the ghetto is a day-to-day fight. Dun, dun. Been down so long with things crossed the line. I knew there was a better place and I was just trying to find. You don't know what you do until you put under pressure. Across 110th Street is a hell of a test. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's weak. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let a junkie go free. So I'm listening to the song and I get the phone. I call my dad. I go, Dad, what's up, son? Man, all them years you messing with me about them talking about drugs and all that shit. Y'all was listening to dope carols. This man was singing where to get the dope and the hoes at. He said, yeah, but they wasn't rapping about it. They was singing. I said, so that's why y'all like Drake? He started laughing and shit. So look, don't believe that shit. I was watching a joke called Tales from the Tour Bus on Cinemax. It was made by Mike Judge, the dude who did Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. He was doing about all the old funk groups. And he did a joint about James Brown. Do you know James Brown had a shootout with another singer?
no, I didn't know that. No.
Yes. They actually had this song.
Oh, really?
Yes. They went go. He had a song, James Took His Bitch. And James did a song about taking his bitch.
Or the song Payback?
Big Payback, I think, was about that too. Yeah. That was a real song too. Yeah, that was about him and I think his name was Joe Gaines or Joe Judge or whatever. He said James stole all his dance moves and shit. So him and James was beefing. James made a song about him taking his bitch, and niggas knew about the song, so niggas was laughing around. All the black community. We gossip. They laugh about, oh, he took his bitch. So look, he made a song called "You Can Keep Her," and the song went gold. And the song started, James, I got your letter. He was like, but all the diamonds and gold, I'm the one that showed her that you can keep it. I done had my fun. You can keep it. James was mad that shit became a hit. James went to this nigga jump and shot his house and shot a club up that he was at. I'm
I
telling you a
mean,
real story. James Brown
Yep.
gets a shotgun with his homies. They go there and shoot up a club. They said Otis Redding was a young up and coming musician. He was there hiding because James scared everybody. Then his homies came back, gave everybody $100, and they paid for the pig that James killed by accident. Real talk.
Yep.
So when
Yep.
your folks be telling you that bullshit about, oh, they ain't beef on record, shit. This is. I remember. I told my father that. I said, remember when Parliament used to diss Rick James? They used to call him Ick James. Yeah, Parliament and Rick James didn't like each other. Prince and Rick James used to
Rick
beef.
James, yep, they had beef, yep.
And this shit spilled over in the streets too. Some of that shit spilled in the streets.
mhm.
So when our folks were like, oh Lord, when this ever happened? This always been happening. It's just that, like everything, evolution is a real thing. So back in the day, they were singing songs and dissing each other. Now we rapping and dissing each other. Back in the day, they'd come to the club, shoot the club up. Now they come to your neighborhood and shoot you up.
In your family house, in your mother's house, and all that.
Thank you. See, this shit is just, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying when our parents and our grandparents sit there and tell us these motherfucking lies instead of telling us the truth. Instead of just saying, hey, you know, we used to do this dumb shit back in the day, James. Imagine if they told you a long time ago that James Brown did some dumb shit like that. You look at him a little bit different.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Because when I looked at, hey, seriously, I looked at this whole thing, I said, James Brown was a motherfucker. I don't know if I like James Brown. James Brown did some cruddy shit. That cartoon showed a lot of shit. I said, God damn. I don't know if you should have did this, Mike Judge. I don't know if I like a white man exposing all this about a black man. But it was all the people who used to sing with James Brown and all them. They was the ones telling the story. How James would try to move on any of his homies' girls. James ain't had no friends. All the niggas in this band, Bootsy used to play with James Brown. James Brown ain't want to pay them. That's how Bootsy Collins became Parliament.
That's
James
crazy.
Brown's best friend, he tried to make a move on his wife.
Mm.
That shit crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So look, when niggas talking that shit, I'm like, so basically, it was some Faith Evans type shit, all types of shit going on back then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
And
you
then
didn't
your folks would
realize
go,
it because the songs were so much a hit. You didn't realize motherfuckers was really beefing back then.
right. Yeah, it was rap beef, all that shit. Ain't nothing new. None of that shit new. Hating ain't new either. It's been haters for a long time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Real. Only thing you should be mad about haters if you ain't got none. That mean you if you ain't got no haters, what are you doing? You better
I
figure
know,
out
right?
what you doing wrong that you ain't got you no haters. Like, hold up, ain't nobody mad at what I'm doing now. Nah, nigga, keep doing what you do. Oh, no, nobody. That's why Mr. Winners, man. Hey, that's why Mr. Winners is mad, man. Cause don't nobody want to do what he do.
Oh boy, I was watching the videos, man. You be having me laugh my ass off, man. I was like, man. I was like, boy,
I don't know why niggas be trolling me, man. Hey, what was wrong with him, LB? What the fuck made him troll me? That was niggas better do their homework. I'm gonna make it hard for you to troll me, goddamn it.
Oh my
That nigga try to troll me. Say, hold up. Let me go to his page. Oh, I got some dirt. Don't niggas know I'm gonna find dirt on him. I'm like Cameron when he was on. Remember when he was on Bill O'Reilly?
Oh yeah,
And he
Bill
said, I got
O'Reilly.
dirt on you, doggy. I'm telling you, just stop. You better stop. And you know what happened right after that? You know what happened after that?
What happened after
The
that?
tape, the tapes of Bill O'Reilly on losing his mind on Inside Edition. Fuck it, we'll do it from the top. All of a sudden, that leaked. Hey, young, I forgot. I never paid attention to it until one day I was looking at the beef jump, right? And then I
Mm-hmm.
went, I wonder what dirt he had on. He said, and I said, I wonder what dirt he feels like he had on Bill O'Reilly, because it was a segment Bill O'Reilly was doing here, boy. Cameron and Dame Dash and some sellout principal from Philadelphia, and, and they was blaming rap music for kids being bad. And Dame Dash was like, well, why don't nobody blame Arnold Schwarzenegger when he the Terminator? That's a visual. He said people see all them cool guns and kids go crazy at Columbine. Nobody blame him, but we blaming Cameron and other artists for the music they making, talking about things that happened where we grew up in the neighborhoods we grew up. So they do it back and forth. And that's when Cameron did the whole you mad. And he told Bill O'Reilly, look, man, you better calm down. I got dirt on you, doggy. I'm gonna get at you. I swear. I swear. He said, oh, all right, Cameron. Yeah, I'll just wait for you to get at me. And then he said, where you get your start? Current affair, right? What he meant to say was Inside Edition. And that's when Bill O'Reilly got all smug, said, no, wrong. You're wrong. Right after that, a scandal came out about how Bill O'Reilly treats his employees, and they showed a old Inside Edition, and Bill O'Reilly had to clean that shit up. No more rappers was ever invited on this show after that. I said, shouts out to Dave Dash and Cameron.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. But you know what though? I didn't even know that was going on because that motherfucker was speaking on Nas, but Nas was rapping about that during shooting at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, yeah. And, and look, that dude in Virginia Tech, that dude in Virginia Tech, uh, he was I tell people about that shit. You know he was crying about racism,
What?
right? Yep. Yeah, he killed all white people because he was crying about racism. That they was treating him, they were being racist to him the whole time down there. They don't talk about him no more. That's why
Nope.
they don't talk about that guy like that.
Oh, so that's why he went on that shooting spree. Well,
Okay, it's a
well,
verdict reach. It's a verdict reach. It's a verdict reach. Let's see.
well, justified there, I guess, because motherfuckers still doing racist shit.
Hold up. Amar Aubrey verdict.
Again, the jury has reached a verdict in the Ahmaud Arbery murder trial. The 3 men accused of murdering Ahmaud Arbery, this jury deliberated for a little over 11 hours.
I knew it was gonna be today, y'all, because Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Those additional pieces.
Yeah, they was like, we need to get this shit over with.
Now
Yeah.
to the courtroom.
Represented by counsel, I understand we have a verdict. Let's go ahead and meet the panel.
I don't like this awkward ass silence, LB.
Yeah, man, no, right?
LVZ and LB, we live. Giving y'all the Albury motherfucking verdict.
Yep. And we're going to give a reaction to it as soon as that verdict comes down, too. Better be the right goddamn verdict, too.
Okay, as we watch live what's happening inside the courtroom as we await the verdict to be read by the jury. We understand they're just waiting for the jury to come into the courtroom. There you see William Bryan, one of the three suspects, as all three suspects are in court waiting.
Bitch, one of the white supremacists.
As they deliberated the past 11 plus hours. We have Laura Coates here, former federal prosecutor, who's been covering this trial with us throughout. As we watch and wait here for 11 hours of deliberation, you know, they watched those pieces of video this morning, the shooting, the moments that Ahmaud Arbery lost his life, as well as listen to the 911 call made by Greg McMichael that day. And when asked, what's your emergency? He responded, a black man was running. Okay, let's listen in.
Okay.
Stand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Madam Foreperson, I understand you have reached a verdict as to each defendant.
Yeah.
Please hand your verdict forms to the sheriff.
Don't cry now, Peckerwood. You finna go?
You're finna get sent up that upper room, motherfucker.
He look like he about to shit on himself with his redneck ass.
Let me go ahead and address each one of these verdict forms separately. The first verdict form I have is the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael. Mr. McMichael, please stand. Verdict is as follows. In the Superior Court of Glenn County, state of Georgia, the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael, case number CR 000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoever you removed from the evidence.
Oh, don't cry now, motherfucker.
Lord, oh, look at his red ass neck. Your red neck ass is gone.
That motherfucker doing he about to look like Rudolph.
Look at his face. Look at his face, L. Look at his face. Look at his face. Hey, motherfucker, you better join the Aryan Nation now.
And I expect as much from the gallery. Please respect the court's desire for this as we move forward. If you feel like you need to make a comment or otherwise demonstrate with respect to the verdict, I do ask that you step out of the courtroom now. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty.
Whoa!
Count 3, felony murder.
Yes.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Dated this 24th day of November, 2021, signed by the
They gonna ball nighty night. Keep your butthole tight. They gonna open his butthole up like a hot peach in the summertime, baby.
Case number CR2000.
He's singing that SWV. I get so weak in the knees. What?
2.
What?
We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
Okay.
Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
1.
Count aggravated assault.
Life sentence for you, old man.
Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
What about the long, dirty toenails, you ugly peckerwood bitch? You talking about toenails, bitch? But guess what? It's ironic you talk about toenails. He gonna be cleaning toenails for the rest of his life in jail. Oh yeah, you gone. You gone. Oh!
Case number CR20.
Look how red he is. He about to cry.
Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
Yep.
Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
Yeah, because he was just there
felony murder.
Recording. He ain't shoot nobody.
R. Bryan, guilty.
But being accessories, that's why the first 2 was not.
The jury find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
Well,
count 8.
4 counts out of 7.
We, the jury,
you're gonna be guilty on that
William
one.
R. Bryan, guilty.
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna be guilty.
Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
Yep.
Signed this 24th day of November by the foreperson.
Yep. Bye-bye, Peckerwood. Use your chapstick. You're gonna be giving head for the Put on plenty chapstick. You're gonna be giving head for the next 50 years.
You watching the sports political channel LB? I got my homie LVZ NBA talk on here.
Woo! That's the way to sign off, L. Bye bye, Peckerwood.
Hey, you might want to call Tori and have Tori cue up their violins real quick, bro. Hey, L.
Yeah. Cue the violin. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and go live real fast and make the people happy. Hell, we won.
We won.
Rest in peace, Ahmad. These Peckerwoods gonna be giving head and watching roll.
Hey, that younger McMichael can have his booty cheek spread wide open like Lindsey Graham
wide
Saturday
open.
night.
You gonna have to shave that beard. He's gonna be fresh faced next time we see him.
Yeah. Hey man, you got a face. You got your face look like a baby's ass by the time you get done, boy.
Motherfucker.
Yes, Ahmaud Arbery will rest in peace. He will not turn over in his grave with these Peckerwoods.
You have heard the verdicts read. Were these your verdicts then, and are these your verdicts now?
Time to burn.
Yeah. That's the time. Is.
Were these your verdicts then, and are these your verdicts now? Juror number 12. You have heard the verdicts read. Were these your verdicts then, and are these your verdicts now? And juror 16. You have heard the verdicts read. Were these your verdicts then?
That's a verdict. Don't ask me.
The jury has been polled. Anything further from the defense? Well, Greg McMichael. No, Your Honor. From Mr. Bryan. No, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, what that means with the court having accepted your verdict is that your role in this case is now at an end. What we're going to do today is I'm going to have all of you, the panel and the three alternates, go ahead and retire into the jury room. I'm going to address a couple matters logistically with you in the jury room once we get done here. But before we do that, and before I excuse you, I do want to thank you publicly for your service here in Glenn County. It has been a long trial, and I appreciate the fact that you have been attentive. You have listened to the evidence, and that is what we ask in this court. It's a very simple ask in a very complex way. So it's appreciated. When we all got together, I say we all got together. When we got together at different times, I said that I was going to thank you a number of times and how I was going to tell you I do truly appreciate your time here. Hopefully you understand why I said that when we started. I do also hope that you got a little bit of an insight into what goes on in a trial and maybe understand a little bit more of how important it is for members of our community to come down and be part of this process and serve as jurors in this community. So again, thank you for that service.
Well, even the black ones that you kicked the fuck, did they kick the fuck off?
Yeah, you remember that one that racist lawyer talking about, oh, we can have all these black preachers in the courtroom?
Well, look, he gonna wish it's gonna be some black preachers at the motherfucking jail. Said, look, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I figure that's apropos because they gonna be stuffing their assholes. People gonna be stuffing their assholes full of turkey. Drumsticks. They gonna be getting stuffed full of drumsticks tomorrow.
So it's going to go ahead and give everybody some time to put together
What's up, Marco?
Bro.
I'm going to have to look at the
yes,
and see how
LB.
Yes.
They're gonna be getting stuffed with plenty of drumsticks tomorrow. Just all types of drumsticks. It'll be a lot of stuffing, but they won't like, I guarantee they won't like stuffing anymore.
Hell yeah. Motherfucker be having nightmares about goddamn stuff in this shit. Hey, you go to bed free, you wake up, you're still locked up for the rest of your life, bitch.
That nigga. Look, all I recommend is this.
Keep
Buy
your head
some
up and your
Depend.
ass down.
I about to say buy some Depends because you're gonna have lifelong diarrhea. Your butthole's gonna be wide open.
Yeah. Your booty
Smash
hole gonna be brown
the
and red.
like on your
Brown
butthole.
and
Smash the
shitty
like
and
when
bloody.
you just mad. Kwame Brown outside protesting out front of the court right now. I heard Kwame Brown in front of the court protesting the verdict. LB, I heard Kwame
What?
is outside the courtroom protesting the verdict right now, talking about it's an unfair system and the system is
What?
rigged.
He better not.
him and Candace Owens about to be protesting.
Shout out to my homie, the one LVZ, man. How y'all go subscribe to this channel, man? He got LVZ NBA Talk, Pecker with Punishment, all those channels, man. That's the homie right there. But yeah, y'all heard the verdict, man. You know, the three devils in the Ahmaud Arbery trial has been found guilty. You had Travis McMichael, he was found guilty on all counts. I think the dad was found guilty on all but one of the counts, and then you had the other guy who was found guilty of 5 of the 9 counts. So we all know where they're gonna spend their Thanksgiving, you know, getting their assholes stuffed in prison, where they belong, right? Now we already had to deal with Kyle Rittenhouse getting out. We couldn't let these fucking bammers out. So this week, there we go. So your ass, all y'all asses, right? When you out here trying to kill black people and shit, your ass gonna fucking burn. Now, this ain't over with yet because we got Jackie Johnson contend with. Now, Jackie Johnson, she was the DA, the first DA that didn't recuse herself, had the case for like a month or so until all that stuff came out about she was, had the McMichaels working for her and shit. Then all of a sudden she recused herself. So, yeah, she get the fuck out of here too. But I'm out of here, y'all. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. I'm going to come back later on. We're going to talk about this case in more detail. This your boy. Scream at me. Oh!